Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023 all sections. In this video you will be having. Please subscribe to this channel for more legal updates. Thank you so much. Chapter 1 Preliminary. Section 1 Short title Commencement and Application. 2 Definitions. 3 General explanations. Chapter 2 4 Punishments. 5 Commutation of sentence. 6 Fractions of terms of punishment. 7 Sentence may be, in certain cases of imprisonment, wholly or partly rigorous or simple. Section 8 Amount of fine, liability in default of payment of fine, etc. 9 Limit of punishment of offence made up of several offences. 10 Punishment of person guilty of one of several offences. Judgment stating that it is doubtful of which. 11 Solitary confinement. 12 Limit of solitary confinement. 13 Enhanced punishment for certain offences after previous conviction. Chapter 3 14 Act done by a person bound or by mistake of fact believing himself bound by law. 15 Act of judge when acting judicially. 16 Act done pursuant to judgment or order of court. 17 Act done by a person justified or by mistake of fact believing himself justified by law. 18 Accident in doing a lawful act. 19 Act likely to cause harm but done with 19 Act likely to cause harm but done without criminal intent and to prevent other harm. 20 Act of a child under 7 years of age. 21 Act of a child above 7 and under 12 years of age of immature understanding. 22 Act of a person of unsound mind. 23 Act of a person incapable of judgment by reason of intoxication caused against his will. 24 Offence requiring a particular intent or knowledge committed by one who is intoxicated. 25 Act not intended and not known to be likely to cause death or grievous hurt done by consent. 26 Act not intended to cause death done by consent in good faith for person's benefit. 27 Act done in good faith for benefit of child or person of unsound mind by or by consent of guardian. 28 Consent known to be given under fear of misconception. 29 Exclusion of acts which are offences independently of harm caused. 30 Act done in good faith for benefit of a person without consent. 31 Communication made in good faith. 32 Act to which a person is compelled by threats. 33 Act causing slight harm. Of right private defense. Section 34 Things done in private defense. 35 Right of private defense of body and of property. 36 Right of private defense against act of a person of unsound mind, etc. 37 Act against which there is no right of private defense. 38 When right of private defense of body extends to causing death. 39 When such right extends to causing any harm other than death. 40 Commencement and continuance of a right of private defense of body. 41 When right of private defense of property extends to causing death. 42 When such right extends to causing any harm other than death. 43 Commencement and continuance of right of private defense of property. 44 Right of private defense against deadly assault when there is a risk of harm to innocent person. Chapter 4 45 Abatement of a thing. 46 Abater. 47 Abatement in India of offences outside India. 48 Abatement outside India for offences in India. 49 Punishment of a abatement if act abetted is committed in consequence and where no express provision is made for its punishment. 50. Punishment of abatement if person abated doesn't act with different intention from that of abater. 51. Liability of abater when one act abated and different act done. 52. Abater when liable to cumulative punishment for act abated and for act done. 53. Liability of abater for an effect caused by act abated different from that intended by abater. 54. Abater present when offence is committed. 55. Abatement of offence punishable with death or imprisonment for life. 56. Abatement of offence punishable with imprisonment. 57. Abetting commission of offence by public or by more than 10 persons. 58. Concealing design to commit offence punishable with death or imprisonment for life. 59. Public servant concealing design to commit offence which it is his duty to prevent. 60. Concealing design to commit offence punishable with imprisonment. 61. Criminal conspiracy. 62. Punishment for attempting to commit offences punishable with imprisonment for life or other imprisonment. 63. Rape. 64. Punishment for rape. 65. Punishment for rape in certain cases. 66. Punishment for causing death or resulting in persistent vegetative state of victim. 67. Sexual intercourse by husband upon his wife during separation. 68. Sexual intercourse by a person in authority. 69. Sexual intercourse by employing deceitful means, etc. 70. Gang rape. 71. Punishment for repeat offenders. 72. Disclosure of identity of victim of certain offences, etc. 73. Printing or publishing of any matter relating to court proceedings without permission. 74. Assault or use of criminal force to women with intent to outrage her modesty. 75. Sexual harassment. 76. Assault or use of criminal force to women with intent to disrobe. 77. Voyeurism. 78. Stalking. 79. Word, gesture or act intended to insult modesty of women. 80. Dowry death. 81. Cohabitation caused by man deceitfully inducing belief of lawful marriage. 82. Marrying again during lifetime of husband or wife. 83. Marriage ceremony fraudulently gone through without lawful marriage. 84. Enticing or taking away or detaining with a criminal intent a married woman. 85. Husband or relative of husband of a woman subjecting her to cruelty. 86. Cruelty defined. 87. Kidnapping, abducting or inducing women to compel her marriage, etc. 88. Causing miscarriage. 89. Causing miscarriage without women's consent. 90. Death caused by act done with intent to cause miscarriage. 91. Act done with intent to prevent child being born alive or to cause to die after birth. 92. Causing death of a quick unborn child by act amounting to culpable homicide. 93. Exposure and abandonment of child under 12 years of age by parents or person having care of it. 94. Concealment of birth by secret disposal of dead body. 95. Hiring, employing or engaging a child to commit an offence. 96. Procuration of child. 97. Kidnapping or abducting child under 10 years of age with intent to steal from its person. 98. Selling child for purpose of prostitution, etc. 99. Buying child for purpose of prostitution, etc. Chapter 600 culpable homicide. 101 murder. 102 culpable homicide by causing death of a person other than person whose death was intended. 103 punishment for murder. 104 punishment for